to see you again. Yeah. Thank you so much for attending the session. As I've just explained, or as I've just explained to your friend, that I want to give you a practice topic concerning the time machine as a revision for the final exam. Since we have only 2 sessions today and tomorrow, so let me give you such a question, such a topic concerning the time machine. This one is different from the previous one. This topic is previous from the others, since you are going to talk about science, okay, the context of science. When we say, or when we look at the title, the time machine, definitely, does this has any connection with science? Let me ask you, does this?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Yes. Okay. What about you, Rahma? When we talk about time machine, does this has anything to do with science fiction and so on and so forth?
Yes.
Yes, sure. Yeah. But do you believe that there's a time machine which takes you into the future?
No.
I don't know, Mr.
Yes, Rahma?
Maybe you never know what can be created in the future.
All right. Okay, I accept your view, Rahma. But look, in terms of logicality, and when we say that time is something abstract, we cannot touch time. This is impossible. To be honest,
It's impossible, but look, people didn't know back then we can fly. We can go and touch the sky. People didn't know back then what we can do. So you can't really decide what will happen in the future. The answer is no, it's correct, but also there's still a possibility.
Okay, Rahma Al-Harthi, thank you so much for this very nice interaction. Okay, Al-Harthi, all right. Okay, so I just want to, thank you so much. I just want to give you this topic. Let me just finish typing it, then I will share with you. Yes. Juburi, I hope you are fine, Juburis.
Yes, I'm fine.
Good.
Sir, have
Yes.
you asked the ministry?
Sorry?
Have you asked the ministry?
Actually, they won't. We have to stick to the timing. Jaburi, I'm sorry for that. We cannot do anything. This is the same situation for all grade, for everyone, not only grade 10. We have to stick to these specifications. Just wait for me, please.
Ustad, today we will have a revision.
Yeah, sure. All right. Just wait for me.
Okay.
Do you see the screen, dears? Yes?
Yes, Mr.
Do you see the screen?
Yes, Mr.
All right. So this is the topic. It's quite easy one, as you can see, and make sure that this topic also, there's a connection. Actually, for example, remember when I gave you the previous one, which talks about the Eloi and the Morlocks. This one talks about the time machine itself in connection with science fiction. But you can mix the whole, both topics. What does it mean? The ideas are linked together. The ideas are linked together. In other words, we said that the Morlocks are a quite developed creation. They are very intelligent and they have machinery under the ground and so on and so forth. It means they are people, or they are creations who create technology. See? So the ideas are connected together. Is it clear? In other words, the time traveler travels into the future. Yes or no? Using his time machine. But when he reached such a place after 800,000 years, he found another creation more developed. People who live under the ground and they have, and they have developed technical technology. It means he was, let us say that he was shot. Sorry for that. Do you understand, please? Is it clear?
Yes.
What about the others? Nada, Maliha, Rahma, Ammar. Rahma Al-Harfi.
Yes, it's clear.
Yeah. Look at this question, please. Based on what you have read from The Time Machine written by H.G. Wells, answer the following question. Does the time machine, we are talking about the machine itself, does the time machine has anything to do with science fiction in connection to human life development? In connection to human life development. This is what you have stressed, Rahma. This is what we've just discussed together, talking about development of a human life and so on and so forth. Very good, girl. So this is what I was planning to give you, such a topic. So you will have to talk about the time machine as a science fiction development, all right? And you can relate your answer also to the life of the Morlocks and so on and so forth. So please go ahead, open your notebooks, please. Write the date, the title, and the topic. Nada Khalid.
Yes, Mister.
Is it clear for you?
Yes, Mister.
Yalla. Okay. Yalla. What about Ammar Al-Harfi? Ammar. Imran.
Yes, Mr. Yes.
Okay, fine. Yalla, all of you. Afan Belushi, please go ahead and take notes. Rayyan Belushi. Rayyan. Sahar, Shihab. Abdullah Al-Ghailani, Anas Al-Mullawi.
Yes, Mr.
Clear, huh? Yalla, take notes. All right. Those who are still having a problem with their Macs, you have to go fix this problem, please. If you want to ask any question, what will you do? You will not have to type. You have to ask directly during the exam, please. Anyway, you have to fix this problem. And remember, you have listening comprehension. This is very important. Yalla, write the topic, please, the date and the topic. Yes, have you finished, please?
No, please wait.
All right, يلا. Does this has anything to do with science fiction in connection to human life development? In connection to human life development. Maliha Aziz, Ryan Belushi, please, you have to take these notes. And you have to answer this also and send me your answers on WhatsApp, please. Yalla, I'm waiting for you. Once you have finished, those who have finished, go ahead, please. Just go ahead. All right. Try to give your answers. What you've understood from the time machine. Yes. We still have half an hour. Try your best, please.
Mr. Of, if you finish the writing, we can start.
Yeah.
Okay, Mr.
Write your answers now, please.
Okay.
Juburi, have you finished?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, go ahead. I'm sure that you will. But this question is quite impressive and easy to answer. So, go ahead, please. Sahir. Sahuris. Sahuri. Sahuri. Sahir. Sahir. Shihab. 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 Both of them have joined early, but they've left early also. Shihab and Sahir Belushi. Please go ahead. I will be back after a few seconds. I'll bring the charger of the laptop. Be back. You can start with the introduction if possible, please. You can write the introduction and read for me so quickly. At least I can figure out that you have framed yourself with a question. Some of you might write about something else. So I just want to frame you with this question. That's it. عبد الرحمن الخاطري. عبد الرحمن الخاطري. عبد الرحمن الخاطري. الخاطري.
Yes, mister.
How are you, عبد الرحمن الخاطري?
Good, mister.
Again, you are late. So what's the matter with you, خاطري?
My alarm didn't work.
It means you were sleeping, so? Yes?
Yes, mister.
Anyway, we are continuing the revision for the final exam, and this is our revision for today, as you can see. Concerning the time machine, literature. So you will have to write the date, the title, and this question, and you have to answer this topic. Is it clear, Khatri?
Yes, mister.
Yalla, go ahead. Since you are fast in writing and typing, go ahead, please. Then try to answer this. I'm training you for the final exam, as you know, and this is quite nice to refresh your minds. All right. Anas al-Mullawi. Anas?
Yes, mister.
Yes. Have you started your introduction?
Yes.
Good. Have you finished?
No, still.
What about Mamari? Mamari?
Not yet, mister.
Okay. Juburi?
Yes, sir.
Yes. I think you finished Juburi.
I did actually.
Sorry?
I did.
Okay, go ahead, read your introduction, Juburi, and let your friend listen to you. It's quite nice to interact together. Yalla.
The Time Machine was one of the more controversial and impressive novels of H.G. Wells's time. It has shown extreme attention of the scientific possibility of manipulating time, as the main character of the novel clearly has shown the ability to travel years into the future. But this phenomenon has occurred a discussion to happen, which is the future of science for the real world.
Which is the future of science?
In the real world.
In the real world. Thank you so much for this scientific introduction. Very nice introduction, really. As if we are writing about a science topic. Very good, Juburi. Thank you so much. Very good boy. Yes. But you can, for example, at the end, add a question, Juburi. How does George Well, for example, or how is it shown that the time machine is, for example, a key element for the development, for a possible development of a human life? See? Do you get me?
Yes.
Thank you so much. You can add such a question, and it's optional. Actually, this is an optional question. Yes. Thank you so much, Juburi.
Mister,
Yes.
Mister, I have sent my introduction in the chat for you, Mr. Reed, if it's correct or no.
First, you have to read it first. Don't send on the chat, please.
Mister, okay, Mister.
Right? And read it. I want such an interaction between you.
Okay. Yes, sir. The Time Machine is a science fiction novel published in 1895 and written as a farm narrative The
Frame,
work
frame as a
is
frame narrative. Frame narrative. Yes.
yes, the work generally created with the
Credited.
popularization
Credited with the popularization, eh?
of yes of the concept of a time travel by using a vehicle or device to travel purposefully and
Purposely. Eh?
selectively forward or backward through time. The term time machine con, con, coined
By will.
by Wells is now almost universally used to refer to such a vehicle or device.
Okay. But you haven't mentioned, you have to mention the notion of science. All right? You have to mention
Alright,
the
Mr.
of science fiction.
Okay.
When we talk about science fiction, it means something, as I've just explained from the beginning, that actually, logically speaking, we cannot talk about a time which takes you in the future. But later on, your friend Rahma said that it's possible in terms of what? In terms of technological development and human, let's say, a human trial. People who try to develop or life, we can say that why not? There might be in the future, but actually, logically speaking, this is a little bit difficult. This is difficult. Anyway, thank you first.
Okay, Mr. Thank you.
Thank you.
You're
So
welcome, sir.
yes. Rahma Al-Harfi.
But
Rahma?
I didn't finish yet.
Okay.
Mr. But my introduction little better or not? I
It's
have a
but yeah, fine, but you have to mention the notion of science fiction.
okay. Yes, I understand you, Mr.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you, Mr.
Thank you. Abdullah Ghailani. Abdullah.
Yes, Mr.
Yalla Abdullah Ghailani, your introduction.
Mr. Saladin.
Raise up your voice. I can't hear you.
I didn't finish, Mr. the introduction.
Okay, please try to help me. I need your help. I'm your teacher and I need your help, please.
Yes, sir.
We have to finish such a question in order to save time, please. Nada Khalid al-Mahari. Nada Khalid. Nada Khalid. Nada. Okay. Imran al-Harfi. Nada absent or what? Imran al-Harfi. Imran.
Still working on it.
Sorry?
I'm still working on it.
All right. I'll give you 2 minutes only to finish. 2 minutes only, Imran al-Harfi. Then you have to read. Okay. Mullawi, Anas al-Mullawi, Mamari, one of you. Yes, Jaburi, and first go ahead for the body, the main part. You can write one paragraph.
Okay, Mr.
You can write 1 or 2 paragraphs, all right, in the main part. Maliha and Ryan, you can send your answers on WhatsApp, please. please. You can send your answers on WhatsApp or on the chat. Yalla. You can write, take a photo and send to me. ندى خالد المهري. Any other answer, please? Time is cooling. Hello? Dears, any other answer?
Please wait.
I'm talking about the introductions only.
Mister, I finished my introduction.
Good. Yalla Mullawi, let me listen to you.
The Time Machine is one of H.G. Wells' scientific and fictional novel. It was published in 1895, and it was written as frame narrative. The general idea of the time machine is traveling in time by using a machine or device to travel.
All right, good. That's it, Mullawi?
Yes, Mister.
Okay, fine. Till here, very nice. Good. But you missed something. You missed the main purpose or the main topic here. Look at the question. Does the time machine has anything to do with science fiction in connection to human life development? You have to indulge this. You have to talk about this one, to write about this question, because the answer of this question of this topic revolves around this question. You have to say that the time machine has a connection or has a connection with the human life development, since it is a science fiction machine device. It has a connection with human life development. Show me how. You have to show me. So that's why you have to talk about this, and you have to write about this, the last sentence and the last sentence of your introduction. But please, before I finish, stay where you are. I have to relaunch another session. Don't leave, please. I'll be back.